Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 5 of part 3 of That 90s Show. We're going to go ahead and hop into this. If you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for actually the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote what movies we react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage to try to make it worth your while since you are going to support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. Please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. That all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 5. Life is a highway. Here we go.
Thank you for letting us put a few things in your fridge.
Every time we have a barbecue, she overdoes it. Because we ran out of food one time in 1976.
We got a Luffy straw hat hanging up back there.
I watched my father dip an empty wiener bun in ketchup. On his deathbed, my mother said, "You can let go, Bert. They won't run out of weenies in heaven."
You never know. Wait,
Is that a tow
is that
truck? Are they
Gwen's
repossessing your
dad?
car?
Hey, Daddy's home.
Hey,
This is
it
Gwen's dad.
is.
I don't call him daddy, not anymore. Otis, I asked you to call when you're gonna stop by instead
Otis.
of surprising us like this.
Yeah, and I asked you to stop looking so damn beautiful, and you didn't listen either.
You did ask that.
I had a little time off, and I wanted to spend it with my girls.
Time off, suspended, or fired?
Something better than that, baby.
All of the
I
above.
got hit by a mail truck. Settled for $20,000.
Whoa, I only got half that when McDonald's served me a McFinger. Dad!
Oh, my lord.
Hey, baby doll. Okay, we got to do the thing.
War!
Good God, y'all!
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing!
Oh my god.
Well, we used to sing that every night when she was a little girl. Cutest thing you ever seen. I'm talking about me.
Dude, his charisma's off the charts, man.
Let me get my stuff out of the truck.
Please tell me you got rid of those naked lady mud flaps.
Those are long gone. Now my truck has balls.
Of course it does.
He is fun. Too fun. Things always start out great, but then we end up back in the sack banging like shoes in the dryer.
Well, you sure have a lot of words for it.
Then we end up fighting and everything gets totally screwed up.
This time, you just won't do it. Easy peasy, close your kneesies. Our teachers used to say that. It's all we had before the pill.
Seriously, Kitty, I really
God
need your help.
damn.
Please make sure I don't sleep with Otis.
Don't worry, I will keep you pure. Starting now, obviously.
Hey, Mom, Dad said he was gonna teach me how to drive the truck after the barbecue.
Isn't that illegal?
Only if we get caught. And no one is a better teacher than Papa Bear.
Oh.
Am I right, baby?
Good luck. Things are already touching things.
Kitty's got her work cut out for her this time.
Why does he get to use the meat mallet? That's as close as I'll ever get to therapy.
This is my friend Leia. I checked out your truck. I love trucks and trucking culture. Also, hello. Now back to trucks.
What? Really?
Sorry,
Okay.
she was shotgun to Capri Sun.
Too much sugar in her
A long
bloodstream
time ago,
then.
Before I had friends, I'd kill time chatting with truckers on my dad's CB radio. My handle is Ratchet Jaw. I put on Christmas radio plays, Sandies to sneeze, cookies and milk for dinner.
Ring a bell.
Rudolph does Dallas. It's truckers. You gotta know your audience.
Hey, Otis, can you tie me up?
Ooh, right here in the kitchen?
I will do that. Thank you. Wearing half a shirt. Whose side are you on?
I was like, are you trying to help or are you trying to hurt right now?
Take Otis outside and let him man the grill.
My grill? Absolutely not. You already took away my
You don't
chicken
take
hammer.
over another man's grill.
I always loved you in a halter top and out of halter top.
Brad, grill, go. It's gonna happen in my kitchen.
I don't know how, but he already untied me.
Wait, what the fuck? When did that happen? Ah, we're gonna staple it together.
To Eric's pockets, so kids wouldn't steal his lunch money.
But then, wait, hold on. How would he get it out then?
You all right, man?
It's just difficult for me because you're not doing anything right. I can't watch them.
Aww.
Gwen is super excited about her truck driving lessons. What if I tagged along and had an experience I'd never forget?
Leia, this is a dad-daughter thing.
I'm a daughter, he's a dad. It all checks out.
Leia,
For
stop
obvious
it.
reasons, I am not your dad.
Come on, I just want to honk the truck horn. My dad drives a Jetta. It sounds like meep meep. I want honk.
She needs that power.
Senior year's coming up. How's the football team looking?
He's the fastest guy on the team. It's gonna be a bloodbath.
I'm pretty scared.
Wait, you made drink wrong.
It's ice water.
Yeah, but you put the
I
ice
didn't-
in first, and now it's all wet.
A new girlfriend?
Actually,
The fuck?
I'm trying to break up with her, but I haven't quite nailed it yet, Betsy. This isn't really working for me. You're great and all, but we need to break up.
No.
I'm breaking up with you.
Right, and I said no.
Can you do that?
Yes.
Yes, you'll break up with me.
Nope.
Cool. Thanks, babe.
Wow.
Yeah. You lay the pipe too clean, the wild ones will never let you go.
She's my sister.
Sorry about the pipe stuff. You want to end things? Tell her you cheated on her with that funny little truck girl.
God, he is just
girlfriend.
2 for 2 here.
You're making this literally impossible.
Wow.
Help me find a movie for my first day with Isaac. There's Homeward Bound 2 Lost in San Francisco, which I'm dying to see.
I mean, it's a good movie.
I'm never gonna tell him that.
You can tell him that. He'll just die a virgin.
No.
Prettiest girl in the place gets free fries.
Don't get too cocky. There's like 3 people in here. Sorry. I'm just jealous you're past all the first date awkwardness.
Yeah, but what you just saw, that is all we do. I think we're both ready to kick it up a notch, but he's shy, and I've never had to be the one to make the first move.
You're used to dating Nate, the human erection.
I would look down.
That's
and
a
it would just be in my
superhuman
hand.
name.
Next time you're at the movies, reach for the popcorn.
Reach for the popcorn.
The popcorn's in his lap. You reach for it and miss.
Oh, that's a good move.
And it's one of the few moves.
It is
where
a
if you miss,
classic.
you get a snack. Oh, we could see The Craft.
Hey, also a win.
It's rated R.
Just get someone over 18 to buy you a ticket.
Or just buy a ticket to Homeward Bound and then
Man, this level is so hard.
let's go.
You have to put in a quarter, dude.
Oh, just playing the auto scroll.
It's Ozzie.
Ozzy's not a name.
What about Ozzy Osbourne?
Dude, it's
Yeah.
Fosborn, you idiot.
I need a favor.
Oh, we'll do it.
I need you to buy me and my date tickets to an R-rated movie.
Sure. I've always wanted kids, man. Plus, free movie.
We're buying the tickets.
Oh, kids are so expensive.
Funny, he owns a theater now. But I was just gonna say, buy a ticket to Homeward Bound and then just walk on over to whatchamacallit, The Craft. Done that so many times back in the day.
I cheated on her.
What's her name?
Amy Pasta. She's Italian. We did everything, even the stuff you taught me. What a betrayal.
It's really cool you're being honest with me.
Wow.
No, it's not.
Can I be honest with you? The idea of you and Amy, it's kind of turning me on.
What? No.
I'd be open to me, you, and Amy getting together and making a Nate sandwich.
Oh my God. He is just failing horribly at cutting this off. But I think she knows what he's trying to do. I don't know. I mean, who knows? Maybe she's serious about that, but...
Kids?
Oh, are they joining them on the date?
You know, we got worried about you guys being in here by yourselves.
Yeah, we don't want you guys sitting next to some weirdos.
I think we'll be fine. You guys really don't have to stay.
I'm starting to have second thoughts about letting you guys watch an R-rated movie. I feel like me and Bunch should be in here to cover your eyes in case there's things you shouldn't see.
Like blood or boobs.
Oh no.
Movies. Bring on the blood and boobs!
There's no way anything happened yet. I don't even remember what The Craft was rated R for that matter.
I was in the John. Where's Sherry?
I was in the Jane.
Oh no. God
You
damn.
should've stapled more things.
It wasn't my fault. The fact that you were trying to keep us from doing it made it even hotter.
You
Figures.
always talk about stuff like this with your neighbors?
This guy's asking the right question.
What the hell is this? I think your parents had sex.
Before you get upset, he started it. Coming in here smelling like Old Spice and diesel. He knew what he was doing.
You were supposed to take me out driving a half hour ago. I've been waiting by the truck.
Yeah, well, I lost track of time.
Every time you're here, I fall for this like an idiot.
Fall for what?
You! And whatever crap you promised.
Hey,
Ooh.
don't talk to me like that. I'm your father.
Really? Because you're not acting like it.
Oh.
It's lonely out on
God.
the road.
Leia, shut the fuck up. Not the time.
Okay? I'm pissed.
She's like, I'm in the truck.
too
Oh
insecure
yeah,
not to ask
something
this question.
sad happened.
I was excited to spend some time with my dad, but he wasn't even thinking about me. I have the opposite problem. My dad's so needy, he doesn't want to share me with anyone. Your opposite problem is not helping right now. Screw this. If he doesn't want to teach me how to drive this thing, I'll teach myself.
Oh no.
What are you doing?
Oh
you don't
no.
have a commercial driver's license. You stay quiet. I'll let you honk the horn when we get on the interstate.
Yeah, that's all you had to say.
Not gonna make it. I'm not driving because I am drunk with power.
Hello, Amy? My girlfriend and I are...
Oh my god. He's just going through the Amy's in the phone book now that he came up with this cover story. It's like Joey and Mike all over again.
I just figured out how you can get rid of my sister. Bro, you gotta smother her.
That's dark, dude.
No,
Not with a
I mean
pillow.
with affection. You gotta get super clingy. Kelsos hate that because of deep-seated insecurities rooted in the fact that we're afraid to love ourselves.
What the hell was that?
Yeah,
My
dude.
whole family went to therapy once. Took 20 minutes. She figured us out quick.
I mean, it's written all over your DNA and faces,
starting to feel
which is also
What's the point?
your DNA.
Maybe I just stay with Betsy and live a miserable life full of threesomes.
Oh, darn. The horror.
How can she steal my truck? Those new balls cost me $100.
It's called karma.
I mean,
It's what happens
there's an
when you
entire
touch
truck
another
missing,
man's
not
grill.
just the balls.
I just spoke to Dottie a few blocks down. The kids are fine. They made it as far as her house.
And
You
then...
start it up and tag me in when you start to lose your voice.
Hang on. If I was in the middle of a family crisis and a neighbor chimed in, I would be really annoyed. But this is different. I have something smart to say.
Kitty, this is none of our business. I just wanted to put that on the record. Go ahead.
When I had a teenage daughter, I did a lot of yelling, but I wish I could take all those moments back. Kids don't steal trucks, or in my daughter's case, rob a Kmart with her pastor for no apparent reason. Instead of yelling at Gwen, why don't you just talk to her? See what she has to say.
Kitty says smart crap like this all the time, and then I gotta do it. Such a bummer.
It's like she's her kid
Such a
in
good
this
idea to
case.
stick into a different movie. I know.
Wait,
I'm
did
just
they
sorry
end
we
up
have
in
to watch
Homeward
Homeward
Bound?
Bound 2, Los Angeles.
They are!
Can I tell you something embarrassing? I actually love the first one.
Dude, the first was
Like, Every
great.
time Shadow comes over the hill.
Hmm.
You don't think he's gonna make
Yeah.
it? But he makes it.
And look who's here. She's like, damn it, popcorn, fuck! Smooth.
You missed?
You good?
Green light.
Excuse us!
Oh, god damn it!
Fozzie!
We are looking for
Oh.
two young boys.
Oh, yes, that is definitely something you want to
We were
scream.
so worried we almost called the cops. And then we remembered. That's how the cops got us last time.
Plus, I've been wanting to see Homeward Bound 2 since Homeward Bound 1, The Incredible Journey. Oh shit, is that Sassy?
Oh, no way. What's that cat doing on a trolley?
Otis,
That's adorable.
That rig is a real panty dropper.
Leia,
Some
your
woman in a
mouth,
Jeep
shut
flashed
it.
us.
Now is not the time to talk trucks.
Well, there's never a bad time to talk trucks.
Leia, get. Skedaddle.
I'm sorry. I know I screwed up with the driving lessons.
It's not about the driving lessons. What's your problem with me?
What are you talking about? I love you.
It doesn't seem like it. Every time you show up, you screw around with Mom and completely ignore me.
My relationship with your mom is really complicated.
It's really not.
Why don't you ever want to spend time just you and me?
I'm only here a short amount of time, and I don't want to do anything to make it harder on you when I go.
Oh, I understand. You love me so much you don't want to spend time with me.
Yeah.
I kind of get it.
Maybe
Ish.
I've been telling myself I'm protecting you when really I'm just looking out for me, which is pretty bad. And don't go saying I'm still a good dad just to make me feel better.
I don't think she was planning on it.
Oh, damn. That backfired. Listen. None of this is an excuse for hurting you like this. We have so little time together. From now on, I want to make it count.
Me too. I miss my dad.
I miss you every day.
Can we go to the movies again tomorrow?
You know we don't have to be at the movies for that to happen.
We should get something on the books.
We had fun
Wow.
too. It's the best first date I've ever had.
She made the one move, and it is all you needed to do, and that was adorable. I'm glad they had a good time, all things considered.
I'm not mopey. I'm just happy that we're gonna be together forever and ever, and then die. Hopefully May 1st.
What is even happening here? Why would you not want to be with me? I mean, the guys I date are so much hotter than you. Like muscly firemen, restaurant managers, trust fund guys with really nice wallets.
You're so mad.
What the hell?
Is it happening?
How can I not be good enough for you?
It's not about you.
That's worse. Everything should be.
You don't care. I'm still in love with Nikki, okay?
Oh. Okay.
Ozzie! We followed two different kids home from the movie theater. Let me tell you something. They were way less chill than you guys.
I wonder why.
It's a weird vibe in here. And most of it's coming from you.
Wow, damn. Good radar.
Yeah, you're doing great. After you took out that stoplight, you really started getting the hang of it.
Maybe I'll be just like you and drive a truck.
Take a lot of showers and truck stops.
Maybe I'll keep my options open.
We're doing the thing.
Whoa!
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
Sing it again, Gwen.
Wow!
Absolutely.
Dude, I can't hear this song and not Aw, that was cute. I can't hear that song and not think of Rush Hour. That's immediately where my brain goes to. But yeah, that was cute. I like that. We finally got to see her dad. And we had a nice little moment. Like, he comes in for these little stops, this little brief amount of time, and it just, you can kind of see how that colors her experience, her point of view, and all this sort of thing. You know, her outlook on everybody else's relationships and all that. And I don't know, it's really difficult not having all that time and then wondering, why isn't he spending time with me? Does he think about me? Like, all these things that rush through your head. I think they touched upon a lot of that really nicely around all this other chicanery that was going on. Leia butting her fucking mouth into like all these situations at the wrong moment was mildly frustrating, but that's kind of the point. Meanwhile, Red and Kitty being able to navigate, or well, mostly Kitty, being able to give advice to try to help and guide them along, especially being able to relate their situation to her experiences with Lori. I like that. I like when we finally get to touch upon some of these characters, obviously for one reason or another, we can't really have around at this point, but at least to acknowledge their existence and all that, and especially for her having her own kind of problem child growing up. She's got a handle on this. Well, not handle. She's got experience with it, at least. I don't know. I just really think they've been doing a lot of great stuff with Kitty and the kids. And hell, even there's some great moments with Red, with like his situation with Jay, his situation with Nate. These little moments where they kind of get to pass on some of their knowledge and advice, and we have these little moments of reflection. I don't know. I love the way they've handled all of that. Meanwhile, Nikki takes this one dude out on this date. You know, being with Nate, she's so used to not having to make a move. And this guy has been so anti-Nate. So, like, she had to kind of like, hey, I need some action, so I got to get some action, I guess. And then the whole popcorn trick and, gets it going, and now that's like all that's on his mind. I've never gone about the popcorn play in a theater before, but I will say a theater has been where a lot of firsts have occurred for me. I think that's pretty common, though. I think that's a pretty common experience, but never the popcorn thing. Meanwhile, on the flip side of all of this, you know, we have Ozzie trying to go out on this date. You know, it was like, what? You want your first date to be a children's movie like Homeward Bound 2? Who knows? You know, you don't know how that's going to go over with your other until you really kind of get to know them. You don't know if that's going to be embarrassing for you both. And I like the way it worked out, because then his partner ended up, I don't know his name. Isaac? Was it Isaac? I don't remember. Anyway, the kid that he met at the wrestling match, the guy he went out on the date with, you know, he doesn't know his likes and all this kind of stuff outside of wrestling, so they're still trying to figure things out, and he doesn't know if that's going to be an embarrassing thing to say. So instead, he's like, let's go to the craft. It's rated R. It's edgy. Let's go. You know, trying to be cool about it, everything. I mean, at the end of the day, they both would have been very happy just going to Homeward Bound, which is where they ended up after they tried to ditch Sonny and Bunch, who, after making this decision to help get these kids into a rated R movie, then felt like the obligation to look after them in this weird little roundabout way, and then started to kind of crash it. I like that they kind of hijacked a little bit of this episode as well. Like, we're getting them kind of involved with everything else. You know, them being at the little restaurant and then ending up at the movies, kind of being these little chauffeurs, and then just being embarrassing as all hell, while also playing around with the fact that they are two grown adults just chasing around these kids that are not even theirs, even though they got roped in on it, and then the ditching, and then them stumbling upon kids that weren't them, that they weren't. It was just, there's some good gags with that. You have the other side of this episode where, you know, Nate is trying to break it off with Betsy because he's still in love with Nikki, and obviously they don't really gel with one another, you know, and he's trying to figure that out, so he has to play the other approach. You know, you pull away, she's going to try to hold on tighter. It's almost like a finger trap. You know, you got to relax and ease into it. You got to come closer. He gets clingy. He starts to be obsessive and show affection. He just starts talking about how he's planning out their future. And then she's like, oh, no. That became repulsive. And then she started to be like, okay, so you really don't want to be with me. She's really great at playing this part. Her expressiveness and the excited energy that she gets into with these situations. She's just very animated. I don't know who this actress is, but she's doing a really good job. And then all of that bubbling over as they start going at it at the restaurant while everybody else is in the same vicinity, and then he admits why he's actually doing this, and Nikki's in earshot. I mean, literally everybody was in earshot at that point, but yeah, awkward as all hell. Don't know where that's going to go from here, but overall, I thought this was a really fun episode. I like we were moving the ball forward with the characters, the relationships, even if there are some cringy ass jokes here and there. A lot of that coming from Leia this time around, even though I think it's a fun little gag with her being obsessed with these trucks, and then, you know, put it on these little like show plays over the radio. Some of it was funny, but like for me, it was just like when she kept butting into these like very intimate moments, and that's where I was like, no, we need to let this breathe a little bit. So that's my only like a little hang up with that. It's not even a hang up with the show. It's just an annoyance with Leia, and it does fit with her character and the way she's been set up for this point. But like as a viewer and as somebody who's like understanding where Gwen was coming from and all of this, in my head, I'm just like, this is not the time. We need to work this out. I mean, and again, they've got limited time before he's got to be back on the road. He's making a pit stop here to say, hey, lay some pipe, spend some time with his daughter, and then move on. But yeah, I don't know where this Nate and Nikki storyline is going to go. But again, we've talked about it plenty up to this point, and I'm still hanging on to the fact that I think Nate's going to have to realize he's got to move on. Because, I mean, Nikki's not really even, I mean, outside of being like, I didn't have to initiate with Nate, but I have to here. That's been literally the extent of her reflecting or thinking back on her previous relationship that we've seen. So, I don't know. Who knows? It could bounce back for both of them, but I really feel like the more nuanced approach would be to just have him get over this hurdle one way or the other. As hard as it's going to be, that's kind of what I would like to see, at least. But anyway, that's been my thoughts. I'd love to hear from you guys. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, York, Scott Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake Contrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, and Russell Crockett. Thank you guys so much for continued support. That's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.